Okay. Hi, my name is Whitney Driscoll. I'm from Spearfish. I attend St. Joseph's Catholic Church. I'm involved in the Finance Committee. I'm involved with Marriage Prep, and I also attend Generations of Faith on a regular basis. About 18 months ago, Monsignor Michael Woster formed a team of people at St. Joseph's to look at re-envisioning the church. And he asked me to be a part of that team. And so when he invited me to consider Bishop Gruse's invitation to the Bishop's Convocation, I reflected on it, and I thought, that might be a good opportunity to gain some knowledge and help us through that process at St. Joseph's. And so before the convocation, we gathered. Bishop Gruse had us meet as a group, those of us that were attending, and he asked us to get some strengths and weaknesses that we thought about that were happening in the diocese. And I was really struck by Bishop Gruse's candidness and openness to change and becoming more of an evangelical diocese. And that openness really, it carried over when we got to the convocation. I felt that way with all the bishops there. One of the things that they did was to have breakout sessions for different topics. And some of those topics, were very specific. And there was always at least two bishops there talking about how they felt about it. They gave opportunities for everybody to speak, and they were, lots of times they were taking notes and they were really listening. And so, really, the convocation was based on Pope Francis's book, The Joy of the Gospel. And one of the things he's asking is he's challenging us to look outward and to look at how we do things. And I think that the convocation was really the bishop's start of that process, their answer to the Pope, by inviting laity to look at things that they were, and get ideas of, things that we're doing. So it was exciting, and it was very educational. One of the specific breakout sessions I attended was on social media. And social media, its use in the church. And if you look at how a lot of churches in our diocese use social media, we're really, we all have websites, and we're just listing our mass times and who our staff is and kind of informational things. But there's so much more we could do, reaching out and telling our story about who we really are and what we're really doing. And especially it's a way that we can meet young people kind of where they're at. And communicate with them. It's not going to replace Mass times. It's not going to replace how we receive our sacraments. But if you look at Catholicism, it's about relationships. It's about our relationship with Christ. It's about our relationship with each other. And I think social media is just a tool to help develop those relationships, especially with young people. So I'd really like to thank the people of the diocese and Bishop Gruse for the opportunity. I look forward to continuing our conversations and work in helping create more missionary disciples here in the diocese.